since I talked to pretty much everyone, and I just want to say, doing well. I'm gonna be doing a few streams here and there on the weekends throughout the year. This is coming up to be my last year of school. As you heard on Cody's stream when he was graduating, I'll soon be graduating too. So yeah, we've just been fucking around. This is our little Minecraft fucking world, playing with the one and only ER Yaya.
Yo, what's good, gamers?
So there's a lot of rumors going around the communities right now. um, so um, currently I will probably be making my own GTA 5 roleplay community. It's gonna be more Discord based for PS4. I do want to start off by saying if y'all want to join it, just go ahead and add my PSN. Y'all know it's Soviet Rage. So yeah, we're probably gonna start that up so that then I can get streams of that going. Definitely gonna be doing some DayZ live streams.
I'm getting it tomorrow, gamers.
Yeah, he's getting DayZ. We have two others or three others that I play DayZ with. I'm thinking about getting a series going on there. I might just record
Might make a
playtime.
mini movie, if anything.
Yeah, pull something like what's his face Nazar does, where he fucking goes in and does he records bits and pieces and then does it. And I'm not gonna do live streams on DayZ because I have a common occurrence on there where I constantly get stream sniped, even though I do believe that I got rid of most of those people that were stream sniping me on my last DayZ stream. The only reason why I haven't been doing DayZ streams is because of like just DayZ is one of those games that like it's hard to talk to your audience and then also play a game that requires a lot of hearing and a lot of sound, and I do tend to get a little bit pissy whenever I'm playing with people and they start talking, like if I have people nearby. But I'm still looking for a server that's streamer friendly, that doesn't like you can't post a stream or you can't live stream on this server, and because a lot of that is faction members inside of their base. So while we were raiding, the faction members just hopped on. We ended up killing them because, you know, that's what DayZ is about. You're supposed to kill people if you're raiding their base and they log on. I'm not supposed to be a pacifist about it. That's how you fucking die and lose shit. But the owners got upset and banned me and my friend, but they didn't ban the other guy. So what we did is we talked to some of the admins, and we ended up finding out former admins who had screenshots from some of the transactions that happened between people that they paid to keep the server running, but unknowingly giving money to the server owners and people who were paying to have the server ran. Those people were taking the monies, and you could see the transactions, and they were going to other things. They weren't going to keeping the server up because the former admins had access to the Nitrado system that they ran the servers through. And there was a lot of shady things going on where, like, this transaction of money was going into something else that wasn't for the Nitrado account. So we ended up joining the DayZ official Discord and having them look into it, because we weren't specifically mad that we got banned, but we were mad that we ended up finding this out at a time where they were expecting people to follow their rules, but they weren't following DayZ's rules. So we felt that it was of our duty to at least expose them and bring them to the light of what they were doing wrong. So we ended up getting that server shut down. Now, I haven't heard anything from that old group. I haven't heard anything from the former admins. But I do know that DayZ server, Big Booty Bros, has been shut down. And
fortunately,
pretty much, what I'm getting at here is some people don't like streaming on DayZ servers, and I don't know why. I mean, I understand because it can cause complications if like you get stream sniped by someone who's in the server. But I know for a fact though that I could probably find a server that'd be streamer friendly. And if y'all do have any recommendations for streamer friendly servers on DayZ PS4, just text me in comments or something, or comment on one of my videos, because I would be full willing to do a DayZ stream once I get a group running, because we are growing, to say the least, as a group on DayZ. Once Yaya gets DayZ, I'm gonna try and get some of the old members that I used to run with back and continue
Let's
playing
go,
on
baby.
DayZ. So then we can actually have like a decent 12-man or 15-man group running around and building bases. Because see, that's the thing is, whenever you're running with a few people, it's a lot harder because that many people, you can't always have someone on at one
Hard to
time. So
manage
if you
resources.
yeah, so if you have like 3 or 4 people, it's harder to manage what you have, what you need. But if you have a lot more that you can send out, like 5 people to do a loot round while 10 people stay back and work on base, that's a lot easier because you're not spreading thin. You're not sending out 2 people to leave 2 others working on the base when base building is it's not a hard task, but it's a very
It's
complicated
tedious.
task. Yeah. So a lot of it is just we want to take our time with it and make sure that we're doing everything right so that then we're not getting raided within the first few days of basing. And that's what I've come across my time of playing DayZ, was that we were getting raided literally 2 days after we set up a base. And like one of the servers that me and my friends played on, there was a rule where you can't glitch into bases. And one of the buildings that we were based in, there are these windows, and the only places you can get through are the places that you can legitimately crouch through. So we were getting raided. Me and my friends, we didn't know how, so we ended up blocking off the windows on the top. And come to find out, I logged on during a raid one day. They were glitching in through the windows, through the sections of windows that you can't actually get into.
Oh, through non-collidable
Yep.
objects.
And it
Scum,
wasn't.
dude, I swear.
It. No. They were. They were collision. They had collision, but like, if you ran into it and crouched, like right before you hit it, you could glitch through the window. Like, the game is really realistic for where you can and cannot fit into. If your body, like, if you're you pretty much have all the same build on that game. So if your body is bigger than the hole, you're not going to be able to fit into it unless you glitch through. And that's something that I hate. I hate whenever DayZ communities put out, oh, you can't glitch raid, and then whenever someone's getting glitch raided, they're like, oh, well, just block that part off. And then the other rule was you can't have more than 12 walls and 12 doors. So then that leaves you to the point of, so how are we going to fortify if we can't have 12 walls or 12 doors? And the other thing that I hate is server donators. I don't feel they should get special perks. Like they shouldn't get castle bases, things like that, to help them. Yeah, sure, they're donating to keep the server running, but hear me out. The player base of DayZ is predominantly people that are unemployed. Not like a rude thing, but they're people that have time on their hands, that their kids, their kids playing. Because the majority that I've run into, it's just been like 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, 16, 15, 14, 13, and it's one of those things. It's like, well, when your player base is predominantly that young, how do you expect people to make donations? How do you expect those kids that want to play on the servers to make donations? And then you have servers that come out, oh, 18 plus to play on here. Like, I get, yeah, there are some kids that don't know how to act, but then I've met a lot of kids that
Do know how to act.
they are 3 years advanced in maturity. They know how to act. They talk in ways that, hell, I didn't talk whenever I was that small, and I had fucking 2 older brothers that were talking respectfully. And that's something that I like seeing. I like seeing whenever you have communities that accept people like that, and that's something that I try to push for. Like whenever I had I was on a milsim group, and that's where some of the stream snipers came from, because they didn't like how I ran certain units, and that was because I was strictly based on respect. If you didn't show me respect, you weren't getting respect. If you were fucking around during a PT march or during a PT drill or during training, you weren't getting respect the rest of the fucking week. And that's because we were in a milsim. That it's a simulation of the military. You're not supposed to fucking slack off unless your higher ups say it's okay.
Right? Milsim.
Yeah. So, the people who started stream sniping me, they didn't like that I was strict, and I literally sat in a fucking call with them, with the old leader of the milsim, and I looked at him and I said, listen, respectfully, with all due respect, I'm being nice to these people, but if they're gonna sit there and be dickheads while we're trying to do something that's milsim related, I'm not gonna be fucking nice to them. I'm gonna put my foot down like a fucking DI, like a fucking CO would. And he said, yeah, I fully agree with that. And I said, then why are you sitting here agreeing with our CO? And he said, there's no reason why I am, but he is one of the top, not boosters, but top payers for the server. And I said, that's all well and good. That I fucking, yes, I understand that. But you can't sit there and give him special respect, give him special privileges, because he's paying for the server. If I came in here spending $100 per month on the server, which isn't what they don't ask for that, they just ask for small donations, and so you can make bigger donations. The biggest I've seen for servers request is $60. But I said, that's all well and good. You can do that. You can give him, you can fucking get on all fours and start sucking his dick. But what I don't want is, I don't want that interfering with how I run a milsim or how I operate a unit. I was put in charge of making sure everyone did PT marches, did trainings, things like that. And it wasn't like fake shit, like, oh, we were running around. No. When we did trainings, we were doing land nav trainings, we were doing shooting trainings, we were doing accuracy, we were training DMRs, we were training heavy machine gunners, things like that. Things that actually need training for in that game, because you can't just run into the game and play it like a Call of Duty or play it like a Fortnite. It's
hey, so if it come down to the room, tell me what you think.
It is a skill-based game, and it requires some training on how to play it and how to shoot guns. Alright. That's good. Mine this out too.
Yeah, I was gonna mind that I don't have enough pick anymore.
Other guys to get in a YouTube channel just to like do like a secondary point of view, or like they can record their gameplay and send it to me, so that then if I do start posting videos, I can edit those and then post those as well. But just certain games now, they're getting too needy.
Yeah.
War Thunder's another one. Honestly, I don't want to do a War Thunder stream because of how War Thunder is, how Gaijin is with their game.
And y'all, unfortunately, y'all do not want to see BACKWOODS when you get see at War Thunder.
Yeah, I say some unkind words, but it's War Thunder is a game that prioritizes those who pay money, and I can say that because I have, yes, I have spent money on that game, but I haven't spent like what you see
There's
other
a
people.
wandering trader in our chicken pen.
Get the leads. But War Thunder, it's a monetary based game. If you don't buy a premium tank or a premium plane or a premium ship, you're not gonna have a fun time trying to climb through the ranks of War Thunder.
Now, yes, there are people like Bowtime Gaming, Fly
Bowtime.
Daily.
No, Fly has dev account. Bowtime has a dev account, but he doesn't buy premiums.
Yeah, like Bowtime, he's climbed through almost all the tech trees without using a premium vehicle.
And that's because he started off as a small YouTuber. Fly Daily before War Thunder, he was a bigger YouTuber, and he was doing a lot more than Bowtime before he started.
Oh, is that Prime?
But if you don't buy a premium, and I've even witnessed this myself, my I forget which tank it is that I have. No, I know it's a plane. My MiG-21, if it was just normal, because I noticed this too. If it's a normal MiG-21, I dog on it. And when it comes to more advanced jets, I versed an F-16 in my MiG-21, premium MiG-21, and the F-16 after the dogfight, he was like, I did not expect that, and I was like, it's nothing really about my skill. Like, yeah, I'm skilled in it, and that's just because I like fighter jets, so I like to digest the maneuvers that I see being done in, like, actual historical documents or reading about them. Like, yeah, ooh, rednecks fucking read. We're
Do
probably
not
some of
trust Wikipedia, though,
the,
guys.
yeah,
Wikipedia is not what you do if you want
certain things.
some aircraft, and you will get realistic, but others you will not get.
Yeah, but rednecks do read, by the way. No,
Oh,
but
I got an hour until I gotta go. I'm fine though.
but
Depends if my dad lets me stay up.
the MiG-21. So the game War Thunder, the BRs. I don't feel like they should go by the attack rating of the plane, how many kills, deaths, and what it averages out per war, because that gives things like the F-16 something that is the terror of the fucking skies nowadays, besides the F-22, F-35, and F-18.
Would you intercept me?
It gives something like the F-18 an unfair advantage against things like the MiG-29. Because, see, now you have F-16s going against MiG-21s, MiG-23s, which the F-16 was made to counteract the MiG-29 and the MiG-25 Foxbat, or the MiG-24 Foxbat. We know it was the MiG-25 Foxbat. And the thing is War Thunder doesn't understand that. It's a Turkish game developer. Or, wait, is it Turkish?
Bulgarian.
Bulgarian. It's a
No,
Bulgarian.
Hungarian.
It's a Hungarian game company, which right now I believe is technically it's a Russian satellite state still. It doesn't have Russian militants in there. It doesn't have anything like that, but it is still.
So it's not biased.
It's more Russian biased, if anything, because the T-34 and the T-34-85 that's in the game that are at 5.7 or no, the ones at 4.7, the ones at 5.7. This is gonna make Primes a little bit angry because he's a Russian player. I'm mainly a German player, and that's because I like the Tigers and I like the Leopards.
I'm mainly a mix of U.S. Germany.
The Tiger 1 should have no issue shooting through the frontal armor of a T-34 or a T-34-85, but for some reason in that game, every time that I've shot one,
It completely just stops.
It's a shell shattered, or it's a ricochet, or it's a non-pen, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, explain that.
Actually, so we should make that our next stream. We should do a War Thunder stream. Even though you just said no.
I might do a War Thunder stream.
We should probably do a War Thunder like custom stream. I want to say that. I would not.
I'll do an actual game. Because I'll do top tier. I'll do top tier. Because I like top tier.
Doing a hide and seek with viewers.
Well, that's the thing. Viewers have to get War Thunder. So go ahead, download War Thunder. It's free to play.
Free to play on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Linux.
Yeah. And it's cross-platform. So.
And it's cross-platform. So
even more reason if y'all have top tier, if y'all have 8.0, 9.0, I have that. We can play. But the thing also too, training a crew. I don't feel like you should have to pay. I feel like you shouldn't have to pay to train a crew in that. Mainly because you really do you oh god. In an actual sense, in an actual training scenario, people they get paid, but they don't get paid fucking 900,000 to train on that aircraft. No, they get paid like 200. You don't companies.
I should not have to spend all of my game savings. To
And
train
exactly. And then you have to pay to buy the aircraft. You have to pay to buy the tank, and then you're sitting there like.
And then you also have to pay to get a slot for the tank.
Yep. It's like
Like just
how
today, I had over 100,000 silver lions. I bought the new Sherman
real quick,
105
go
for
ask your dad if he
3.0.
can stay up. We could do a War Thunder stream.
Dad, father,
But
how does 12:30 sound to you? He's coming over.
if we do end up doing a War Thunder
How
stream, I'll
does
probably go grab
12:30 sound
my
to you?
extender and set that up again so that I can actually
Time wise, we'll have to get
stream.
off. How does 12:30 sound to you? No changing it, so it's gonna be at 12.
Alright, let me go grab my
Okay, my
extender.
friend told me to stay on because we're doing a stream. We're doing a stream, and Sylvia wants to know if I could stay on an extra like 30 minutes.
He was asking me if it was okay if you guys.
Alright, yeah, so Sylvia, I don't think we're gonna be able to do a War Thunder stream tonight. Tomorrow, my mother's gonna be giving me the money for Daisy, so. Tomorrow, once it installs, we're probably gonna be on Daisy all day. So stay tuned, y'all, if y'all want to see a Daisy stream with us.
Alright. So I got the extender, I just gotta get it set up again.
Actually, Sylvia, you know what you should do? You should put out a poll for your viewers what the next math stream should be. Should it be
This isn't
Daisy, Minecraft, War Thunder?
this isn't gonna be really a big stream. I just wanna like get my viewers knowing what's going on fully. Because I'm not gonna be streaming. Like once I graduate I'll probably be streaming a lot.
Yeah. I mean, like the next time we do, that's why I meant like mass stream. Like, should do a poll between now and then. Whatever has the most views, we'll do a mix of all, but whatever wins, we'll put
Yeah.
more attention to.
But I do know next stream I either want it to be a War Thunder or a Daisy stream.
Cause I am getting Daisy tomorrow, so.
Mainly
I feel like a War Thunder stream would be more for giggles, funnies,
well,
and
we
Daisy
could
would be more of a lore-based one.
well not lore based. I mean we could definitely do like we could if I find a proper Milsim server or something like that, we could do a proper like we could do fucking trailers, things like that, do war videos.
Yeah.
Because the one thing that I like is the Milsim server that I played on before, they had it locked to first person only. And the way that they had operations set up, tasks, things like that, it was just such a immersive experience because you were playing with people that had actually seen combat. One of the guys that I played with, he was 4th ID for the army, and he was in Afghan, he was in Iraq, and he said, because he pulled me aside after one of the ops, and he said, you have a good talent at leading people. And I said, I know. I wasn't cocky about it. I was more like, yeah, I know that. I just don't know where to put it. And he was he was a fucking chill dude. He was chill. Because we would play Ghost Recon together, we would just fucking bullshit. We'd talk about vaping, dipping, fucking smoking cigarettes, things like that. And he said, every time that I was with Marines on ops, every time I was with people on ops, snipers, they'd always, and I mean always, had dip on them. And I was like, damn, so I'd probably fit in that area. And he said, yeah, you would, because you have more of that I want to protect my men mentality, because whenever I was leading the unit on one of our
I'm gonna
ops,
go AFK. I'll be back.
alright, when I was leading a few of my men on one of the ops, it was a bomb defusal op. We had a car bomb in one of the major cities on the Chernoris map. So what we ended up doing is we went in. I didn't force my men to go in. I waited until all the other units arrived, because we were gonna devise a plan to go in and insert into the hostile area, because we didn't know where the enemy troops were. There were 30 or 40 buildings in that area, construction towers, fucking cranes, buildings with windows that could see the car. So we had to devise a plan to go house to house, building to building, clearing. And even after, we still didn't move in. We didn't move in because there were bushes, tree lines, things that, as a leader, you have to take account of, take acknowledgement of, and see where it's at and know what to do when you're in that situation. So it was one of those things that, like, we didn't really move much on, because it was such a scary issue. So we stayed back, we waited, and we ended up seeing a movement of the enemy forces. We ended up seeing a movement of Op 4. So what we did was, we ended up moving in and pretty much attacked the enemies. So yeah, it was a big game. It was a big, I wouldn't say outlast, but it was an experience playing with people that were actually in service and knew how to hold comms, how to do things like that. But yeah, it really does make me happy whenever I see people playing games and doing things that they want to do in the future on them. Primes, what the hell are you doing? Get rid of that, because we need that cobble. Primes, mine it, because we need that cobble. But yeah. So pretty much, it's a lot. But there will definitely be DayZ live streams. There will definitely be War Thunder live streams, things like that going on. Just because it's I find it fun. Yes, I'm here to please y'all. I'm here to please you guys, but I'm not gonna do what you want, because that's not how I feel like I should be running my channel. I feel like I should be running my channel my way and doing the things that I like, instead of being this fake person who's gonna do what everyone else likes. Like, we'll do GTA live streams here and there, we'll do more Minecraft live streams, we'll do DayZ, War Thunder, Battlefield 5, because there are things that I see people doing all the time with War Thunder and DayZ. Like, Fly Daily was part of a giant bomber formation had B-17s, things like that, and it's like, okay, so let's do that. Let's go out and let's do that. Let's get viewers, things like that, and let's go do a bomber formation. Let's go do a escort mission, things like that. And it was something that I've wanted to do for a long time, but never really got the chance to, because it was always, you never had enough people, or you'd get people and they just wouldn't listen. So it was a constant battle to try and get things, try and do things, and it just never really worked out. Sorry for being silent. I'm trying to get the extender to work. Alright, I'm gonna have to play around with it tomorrow, but alright, I'm just gonna end the stream here for right now. Just have a good one.